Welcome back to another SUPboarder review. This week we'll be looking at the Hatha Oxygen 10.6. Hatha are a relatively new SUP company that are based in Devon in the UK, and that we have already reviewed the Warrior, which is a 10.6 hardboard. Specifications for the Oxygen: 10.6 long, 32 inches wide, 6 inches thick, 293 litres in volume. It weighs 12.3 kilograms when we weighed it, and it retails at $549. It has a nice general overview shape for an all-round paddling. It is made of a drop stitch internal core with good quality PVC outer shell. Then moving on to the deck pad EVA, and it's finished off with a 2+1 fin box setup. Who do Hatha say this board's designed for? It's designed for all-round paddling fun. A one SUP does it all. Moving on to our SUPboard impressions of what we think of the Hatha Oxygen. Straight away you'll notice this is quite a heavy duty, solidly made board. Big, nice chunky deck pad, really grippy and soft underfoot. Nice deep and wide thickness carry handle. Stainless steel eye-rings, all colour coded with the boards. Nice heavy duty big bungees at the front and at the back. Heavy duty thick carry handles again at the front and the back. So everything really is sort of geared out for that heavy, hard wearing look of the board, and actually suits the board really well. The shape of the board, the outline shape, it has a very nice traditional outline shape of the board, as you would find on many other 10.6 size boards. A sort of shape that is quite happy paddling down the river, going out on some surf, or even tackling a bit of white water. Turning the board over and looking at the rocker line of the board, which is the bottom shape, has a nice small amount of nose kick, which is perfect, doesn't catch when you're paddling on the flat, and flat all the way to the tail, which is great for producing speed and ease of paddling. Moving back onto the fin setup, it has a 2+1 fin setup, which we've said in many videos before, is where the centre fin is larger than the two outer fins. The centre fin is a push and slide fin setup, so basically you have a clip on the side here, which you can push in, take out, and then the fin slides out forwards like that. Very quick, easy to change, and then it also gives you the option of running in shallow waters. You can run with your fin setup just on the two mini side fins. The mini side fins incredibly hard wearing, you can't destroy them, pretty much indestructible. And then the fin just slides in, goes back in the clip like that, and it's done. Easy. This sliding clip fin box is in many other SUP brands, but also you've got to be a little bit wary about looking after the fin. Their fins are generally not as strong as a US box fin that you buy. When you're paddling on the board, it offers you a nice amount of stability because of the 32-inch width. Really easy to move about the board, get your feet back to do step back turns and all that sort of stuff. Nice to have the bungee straps at the front, which aren't too far forward. They're in a very good position there, so you can load them up with a few little dry bags and stuff, and even here put your water bottles or your sandals under the back. Wouldn't want to put too much weight on this board, but still enough to go down the river and have a little fun day away. Because the board is 6 inches thick, it gives you a nice amount of stiffness at a lower PSI. This board is pumped up to 15 PSI. We put it into our deflection test, and it only dropped 16 millimeters. Which is a good amount of deflection for a board of 6 inches thick. For more information about iSUP thicknesses and what it's all about and what's the difference between a thick board and a thin board, have a click on that link and we talk about iSUP thicknesses. If we take a quick look at the bag and pump, the bag it comes with is a nice big stuff sack with some mesh down the sides to let water go out. It's not a super fancy bag as some other brands have got with the wheels and the super padded backpack, but it does do the job and it really fits the board in nice and easily, and you can get your wetsuit, your paddle, all your sandwiches, everything else in the bag easily too. So nice and lightweight bag, and also the pump it comes with is a SUP4 Bravo pump, which is a two-way pump. So you can select to have it two-way, pumping up and down, pushes the air in both times, and you can push the valve over, and then it only pumps when you push the pump down. Moving on to the negatives or downsides, the fin setup is quite far forward, which is great for turning and getting your step back turns and pivot turns on flat water, and also in the surf. And also I've seen quite a lot of pictures of this board being used in white water, which a further fin setup makes it really easy to use in white water. The downside of having your fin box or your fin setup further forward on the board is it reduces that straight line performance. It makes paddling in a straight line a little bit harder to do. Not really a massive problem if you're doing short hops, but if you wanted to use this board in a longer sort of paddling, maybe you want to clock up some miles down the river, this board would benefit from having a bigger or more swept back fin to pull the area of the fin further back towards the back of the board. Value for money, well, you guys can probably guess it, £549. It's a very well made, competitively priced board that will fit well into the SUP market. The overall SUPboarder verdict: a well-made, heavy-duty looking board with really nice little fittings and features that will suit a wide range of ability and riders wanting to have a lot of fun on their SUP. If you have any questions or comments about this board or other boards we've tested, leave them in the comments section below. And remember to visit SUPboarder Mag and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with the latest how-to videos, great reviews and other SUP gossip.